What's up guys, Nick here, and welcome to Slay the Spire. Now this is a game that I've been gotten into for quite some time. I have probably I think 30 hours into the game already, and it's a fun card game that has a lot of unique characters and cards, and it's just really fun and addicting. Each character plays completely different. Like the Ironclad's all about being aggressive and killing the enemy as fast as you can before it kills you. The Silent is about poisoning the enemy while also defending yourself, as well as kind of discarding cards and using shivs. And then you have the Defect, which has these orbs, and these orbs have different powers to them. You have to channel them and discard them to have different effects to play in your situation. Then you have the Watcher, which has different different states. Like you have a Wrath state, which you take and deal double damage, and you have a Calm state where once you exit that state, you gain 2 energy, and each card has a certain amount of energy from 0 to 5. I think 5 is the max, but it might be more or less. But yeah, I recently beat the game with Ironclad, so I'm gonna try and beat the game with Silent if I can. Although I probably won't in this video because I want to keep this video to be somewhat short. So yeah, and usually these games last up to like a little bit more than half an hour. Depends on what you're doing. Like right now I have all the enemies, or my first 3 enemies, to be at 1 HP, so the first few battles are going to be pretty easy, except when I don't have any attack moves, which is really stupid, but yeah. Let's give him some terror too, because why not? But yeah, vulnerable pretty much means that you deal, I think, 1.5 times damage, or 2 damage, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Bane. But yeah, this game is kind of similar to Risk of Rain, and where it's like late game you become really overpowered and you can pull off some like crazy shit, like have these like really powerful cards, or like have cards that have like no not damage, no what's the word, no energy, but also just, and because of that you're able to just play so many cards, and some of them like are able to reflect or like synergize like really good with your what's it called, I forgot weakened him. They can synergize really well with your relics, which like relics are like passive items that you can get. I think this can kill, yeah, well, okay. But it's a lot about also like knowing your enemy, and I should have picked the other card there. Also knowing what cards are good and what cards are bad, and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been a while since I actually uploaded anything. But I wouldn't say I'm back now, but I kind of like just taking breaks now, honestly. Because it's kind of just fun playing games that I am able to get into on my off time from YouTube. I could have killed him with 2 attacks instead of blocking. But on my off time on YouTube and discovering all these games and then playing them on the channel. Like I'm also thinking about playing Lethal League Blaze, because I've been playing that recently and that's been a lot of fun. So maybe I'll do that in my next video. But for now we're playing some Slay the Spire. And this game got, I think, a few awards in the Game Awards. It's pretty well known. I forgot they have Artifact, I always forget that. Yeah, I'm gonna take a lot of damage here. Oh wow, I have 2 Essence of Steel potions, okay. Yeah, there's a lot to this game. You probably don't even know what's going on you haven't played this game, but pretty much just a card game. Those days cards are not that good. They're unplayable, and they just waste cards in my deck. But I can get rid of them, or they get rid of themselves, I guess, after you like disc or after like since Eternal means that if you don't play that card, it'll get erased pretty much. So yeah, I don't have anything that will work. I'm actually gonna get rid of my block cards so that those get rid of my card deck. And it's usually better to have a small deck than a large deck, but I usually find myself just going for a large deck, honestly, which is bad, but I don't really know how to play with a small deck, honestly, because most of the time you want to get rid of your starting strike and block cards, or in my case defend and strike cards, and then get a bunch of like overpowered cards or cards that are like considered top tier, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna take 9 damage there. Not really good, but they have plated armor, so I could have plated armor right now, which is pretty much what they have, which gives them 4 shield every turn. But I decided not to use my potions, because I usually forget to either use my potions or I just am greedy and I don't want to use them now. But yeah. Alright, and the reason I don't use that card is because I don't want to discard my days cards. Because if you discard your days cards, that means they're still in your pile. But if you don't play them, then that's when they get erased and they disappear. Yeah, you start off with... Wait, what is all this? I don't get why that's there, but the R button, I guess, shows... I guess it shows everything that disappeared. I didn't even know that was a thing. But now I do. And I might die here, actually. I'm at 9 HP now. If I get hit one more time, I'm dead, but he's dead anyway. So that right there actually gave me the emerald key. And in order to get to like the real final boss, I guess you could say, you have to get all the keys, which is that ruby key right there. You get the ruby key from the campsites, you get a sapphire key from chest, and then you get the gold key, or not the gold key, the emerald key from the what's it called? The special bosses that have like the flame around them that we just fought. Alright, let's weaken him. Deal damage. Yeah, I'll take the 3 HP, or the 3 damage. It's not too bad. I probably could have blocked it, honestly. But yeah, and then up there is one of the relics I got, which was Ink Bottle. And what Ink Bottle does is, I think every time you draw something at the start of your turn, lose 15 block rather than all your block. That's not really that good. I mean, it is good late game, but like early game, that's not that good. So I'm gonna take the sapphire instead. I'll get rid of this. Alright, I got my health back. That's good. So that means I can probably get my what's it called? The ruby key now, because I have full health. Alright, let's put him vulnerable. Discard a card. There we go. And he should be dead. Yep. Okay. 3 Shiv plus to my hand. That's actually pretty good. And discard that. Slight leg sweep is actually pretty good. Alright, let's get the ruby key. Now we have all the keys. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Sleeve, I don't really do deals with that guy. Backstab. Deal damage, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, this game is kind of slow in the beginning, and I don't really like the beginning at all, honestly, because of the fact that it's just so slow and you don't have like the tools that you need / want until like in the late game. Like in the late game it gets really fun and you're able to like do all these crazy synergies and combos and all that stuff. But early game here it's just kind of boring, honestly. But yeah, still a fun game. Still lots of things. There's a lot of things to unlock too. Like in order to actually get those keys and stuff, you actually have to beat the game with every character first in order to do so. But it's not really beating the game. Like beating the game is after you beat the game with everyone. Because then once you do that, then you get the keys and everything like that. But I also realized it's a lot harder to talk in this game. It might just be because I haven't really recorded in a while, but to me it just feels like it's a lot harder to record and talk with this game because a lot of thinking. It's a lot of knowing what to do. In order to do that, you have to think of what your next move is, what your opponent's next move is, and everything in between. Good, okay, I interrupted him. So the thing with the slime guy is that if you gee, that wasn't a good move, but whatever. If you get him to half health or below, he'll split up into 2. And you can see that with like that icon below his health bar, showing like the split type of thing, which means that they can split. But if it doesn't show that, that means that they can't split. And you'll see that once I split the guy in front right here, when I'm able to. And this isn't looking good. I'm gonna discard that. Yeah, I'm gonna take a lot of damage here. Let me put some plate armor on. And so I could have used that. I'm gonna use it actually right now. And let's use that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Yeah. I only take 1 damage. Okay. Slime's pretty annoying, but it's not as bad as Dazed. Because Dazed you have to... Okay, never mind. It is pretty bad, as you can see. Got all slime cards. What is this, the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards right here? So we got some shivs. Try to weaken him. Shield that attack. But honestly, looking back, now that I'm playing this game and recording, it's not really a good game to record. You know, it's not really, it's a lot of, this game is more of like a game that I play, I guess, by myself, and that's why I've been playing it, not on the channel. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Well, it's been a good run. Yeah, that was bad. That was really bad. But yeah, that's the silent. I'm just showing off all the characters, you know. I'm not actually good at this game. I'm just gonna play Brain Dead now because if I'm gonna commentate, and I'm just gonna make this a podcast at this point. I'm just gonna go Brain Dead and not talk about the game, but talk about what's going on, I guess. So pretty much, I don't know why I'm stopping recording, or not stopping recording, but like why I'm stopping, like not recording every day like I used to. I think is mainly the point of just like, I guess I don't know how to get back into it. I think it's either the point or it's the fact that like I don't know what to play, you know? Like I don't really like this new recording style in the first place, honestly. Of recording my voice on my laptop and then recording my gameplay on my capture card. Because I'd rather just record on my capture card my voice and my what's it called? My voice and the gameplay. But in this style, it's just, I don't really like it. I also don't like how sensitive my microphone is, because I bet you guys can hear me clacking on my controller and maybe even some other background noise that's pretty annoying. But yeah, I guess it's just process of not elimination, but like we'll have trial and error, and that's really what it is in recording. It's just a lot of trial and error and just seeing what works. But the fact that I haven't really been playing stuff and recording makes the trial and error not work, because there's no trials, because I'm not recording. But I'm trying my best, you know. And yeah, I'm just trying to get back into YouTube, but it's so hard because first of all, YouTube sucks, and second of all, I just don't know how to get back in. I don't really like this recording style, and I also don't like I don't really like recording like this, and it's kind of just annoying. You guys can probably hear me scratching my arm right now. Like, I do like recording stuff, and I like making content, but I just don't know like what to do. Oh, I could have killed him right there. Cause like at this point I'm just making random videos, and that's about it. There's no real like mission, I guess. There's no like real cause. Like I have a few ideas. Like I wanna maybe do a let's play of what's it called? Super Mario Galaxy. I did 2 on my channel, but I didn't do 1, and I kinda wanna get back into 1 because I don't know. I don't really like, people say 1's better, and I'm like, nah, 2's better. But I haven't played 1 in a really long time, so I kinda wanna get back into it. And the other game I wanna play is on the channel. That's a good card. Or a relic. Is this could be okay, yeah, like that one. The other game I want to play is, I thought it was gonna be Brain Dead, but I'm not really being Brain Dead right now. The other game I want to play is Metroid Prime 3, because honestly, in my opinion, I feel like Metroid Prime 3 is my like all-time favorite 3D Metroid game. So I kind of want to get back into that and, you know, experience that again. But I feel like Metroid Prime, like that entire series, is kind of like a game that, again, is better played off not on the channel and just played by myself again. But yeah, I mean, I played the first game on the channel, and you know, it went pretty well. There was a few frustrating parts, but I was able to get through it. I think the reason I like, I should have done that on the other guy. The reason I like 3 better is because you don't have to backtrack as much. I think that's the biggest thing, in my opinion at least. Because the fact that you have to backtrack in the first game and the second game, first game for the Chozo artifacts, and the second game for the what are they called? The Sky Temple keys, I think they're called. But the fact that you have to the fact that you have to do that is really annoying. But with Metroid Prime 3, you don't have to backtrack, which is just great. And so, like, I just find it better. Not just in that sense though, but I also just like the atmospheres. I like that, like, not the Sky Temple, but like that, like, I say like a lot. I don't know why I'm saying like a lot, but I am. But that, I forget what it is, but the planet that you fight Gore on is really cool. I like especially when you grapple onto like those railings. Like, that's really fun, and I remember that fondly being just really enjoyable. And like the Rundus fight and all the boss fights in that game are really good, except for that one guy that has like the balls or whatever, or like you have to shoot like those red things. I forget what they're called, but I don't think they have a name to it. But that boss that has all those like red orbs that you have to attack, and you like swap the red orbs, and there's like 3 of them, I think, or maybe 4. I think there's one on his back that is really annoying to get to. But yeah, other than that, there really isn't much that is wrong with that game, and I kind of want to replay it because it is a fun experience that I kind of want to get back into. I did start playing it like off screen, and I got to like the part where you, like, after defeating, I think it's Meta Ridley. I don't know if it's Ridley or Meta Ridley. It's one of the two, of course. But after defeating him, and you get corrupted by the Phazon, and you get the Phazon suit. That's where I stopped. But maybe I'll just do that entire section over again and play it on the channel. But yeah, and then my other idea is to start a series of what I wanted to do this for a while actually. It was I can't think of it right now. It was my top 100 games list, and I've changed this list many times already, which is probably bad, but it might also be good. But I've changed the list mainly due to the fact that you know, a lot of new games had come out, and it's pretty hard to narrow down 100 games when I've beaten 400 pretty much. So with that fact alone, it's just really tough to actually get like a good list. So, you know, I still gotta kind of perfect it, I guess. Or not really perfect it, but like just review it and everything. Because I want to be like as accurate as possible and know like all the facts and everything like that. Alright, that went pretty well. But yeah, and then I kind of got the inspiration from one of my favorite YouTubers, which was Speedster, because he did his top 100 games list as well, and he would do the anyways, vulnerable, no. And he would do like 10 each week, so he would do number 100 to 91 for 1 week, and then 90 to 81 to another week. Maybe it wasn't every week, but like it was pretty consistent, and he had it going down for him. So I kind of want to do the same thing, where I'm just discussing why I think they deserve to be at that spot, and what my connection is to those games and everything like that. Because I think it would be just a fun video to make and kind of just to bring up and everything. You know, and just to like show what my opinions are. I don't know. Even though opinions are wrong, apparently. But, yeah, it's pretty good. Let's go over to the left. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sapphire Key on that one. Alright. But yeah, if any of that, like, sounds like a good plan, let me know in the comments of what I should do. Again, I'm always looking through the comments and always looking for suggestions, so don't be afraid to like tell me, oh, that's a terrible idea, oh, that's a good idea, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm doing a lot better of a run. In my opinion, I actually like Ironclad. I think he's like not the best character, but like I just like playing as him, honestly. He's just fun to play as. And I usually have like better luck with him, honestly. And I also just like his card deck as well. Flex is pretty good. Let's go with Blood Vial. So I could buy all of them. Oh wait, no, I can't. That's good though. Oh, there's 2 shops, alright. Should have saved my money. I didn't realize that. Uppercut's good, Shrug It Off is good. Yeah, let's go upgrade something. Shrug It Off is a pretty good card. Cause like, it's literally the same amount of energy as block is, but you're getting more block for the same energy, as well as drawing 2 cards, which is really good. yeah, I might end the episode after being the boss, because don't want to have this going on for too long. But yeah, let's upgrade something. Flex is good to upgrade. Because the thing with flex is you get 4 strength that turn, and it costs 0 energy. So, really good in my opinion. Let's go with that. Let's see, let's go with that upgrade. Let's go with Iron Wave. And my turn. Got 2 minions to deal with now. Could probably take out one of them. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about this stupid curse that I have. Pretty much that curse that I have, that book, it's, you'll see right there. Every time I play a card that has that costs 2 or more energy, it automatically plays twice, but it exhausts the card, which means that it erases it. So it's not that good. It's not that bad of a curse, but it's not that good of a curse either. And also the fact that it's also an unplayable card, which is also really annoying. But yeah, not really much I can do about it. Let's gain some dexterity. And that's about it. I mean, it's a good card, especially if the card already gets exhausted. With like that card that I had that heals me of unblocked damage, which isn't popping up right now, but I'll show you when I get it. It's still not popping up. Surprised he hasn't called his minions back, but yeah. Oh, didn't I already exhaust this card? Guess not. Might as well do it now. Oh wait, I'm dead. Well, didn't even beat the boss. So that's Ironclad. A little bit better than this. In my opinion, I thought Silent was the worst character, and I still kind of do. But I actually think Watcher might be the worst character. But I don't really know how to play as Watcher, because like the thing is, my first opinions, I didn't really know how to play as a Silent. I thought the Silent was like this slow defending character, but then after I realized, oh, he can poison and do a lot of damage with poison, and then just shield and have the poison kill the enemy. Or you could have a shiv deck, which gives you a bunch of these shivs that cost 0 energy, and you can just throw shivs like crazy and kill the enemy super quickly. And now like the Silent's one of my favorite characters, especially late game. And then the Defect, I really like the Defect, but I don't know, I feel like he's also starts really slow, and you have to kind of just know all the different cards that he has, and his cards are a lot more different than the Silent and the Ironclad. And the Watcher, I haven't even unlocked everything with the Watcher. As you can see, 4 unlocks still remain. But I just don't really like playing as her. I don't really know. She has this weird card, or she has a bunch of cards that do, I forget what it's called. I think it's like Cry or something like that. let me. Yeah, I don't think it'll show up. Let's just abandon the run. Just yeah, that's what I think about the watcher. But yeah, I think I can open up the cards in compendium, right? Yeah. So she has these cards that, where is it? Scry. And so what Scry does, looks at the top one card in this case, and you may discard it, or you can choose not to discard it. So you see what's on the top of your draw pile, and that's about it. But like, it's not really that useful, in my opinion. It really isn't. But I guess the fact that you can discard it, I guess, is kind of good. But like, then why would you have that card in the first place? I guess it's the situation then. I don't know. Maybe you have to have like some big brain to figure out the Watcher. But the other reason I like playing this game is because it kind of reminds me of Wizard 101, which is a fun game. It's a fun card game. But yeah. So that's Slay the Spire. Highly recommend it. Really fun card game that I think is what, $25, give or take. It's on Switch, it's on Steam, and I think it's on PS4 and Xbox. Maybe not. I don't know. But I think it got nominated for a bunch of stuff and maybe even won some things in the Game Awards. So yeah, check it out if you're interested. And again, if you guys have any suggestions of what I should play or what I should do on my channel, let me know. But until then, stay tuned for more things gaming right here on Nick. Bye.